Okay, this morning I'm going to be trading GM, General Motors, and UAL, United Airlines. GM, I'm going to put on my main screen because they have a little more volume. Still mild, but it's good enough. They got a little bit of gapping down, or it's pretty much even right now. So Friday looks dead. From what I'm hearing in the community, seems like all the other tickers are kind of dying off. So it might be a mild Friday today or a slow Friday. If I don't see my setup, if I don't see actions or orders, lined up, there's nothing wrong with not trading. But if I see something, I'm gonna jump in it. But definitely just trying to look for my strategy today or a bounce off VWAP. Let's see what happens. GM had some good catalysts. They did good in the some type of earnings, and they're getting a lot of media reports of them being a good company to invest in. I think due to some bailout that the government gave them. United Airlines obviously got popped because I think Delta reported some bad earning reports, so all the other airlines kind of took off a little bit yesterday. So I'm not sure if they're going to have a pullback on that. But GM's going to be my main one. I'll keep an eye on UAL. So if I bring it over, we'll see what happens. But UAL's trading a little too light for me. Let's see where we're at. It's getting there. It's picking up. It's at 152 shares traded so far, but GM's going to stay on my main watch list. Once again, I'm going to be trading 300 shares due to me learning a new strategy, trying to work out the bugs. And first, once again, risking 20 cent, which is $60 for the account share size. And once again, I want to try to enter the trade close as I can to VWAP or the 9 EMA moving average. Once again, I've been getting faked out lately where I wait for the pullback and then it ends up just selling off, where I jump in a trade and I have to hop out. So I've been tending to, my main target or my main goal today is to take off at the break of the 5 minute body candle. But if it's close near VWAP and I see big orders hit the ask, then I'll go ahead and enter at the VWAP. All right, well, here we go. We'll see what happens. See what the market does. GM fucking snapped out of his little nap and jumped from 400,000. It's already in the million shares traded already, so people are exiting their positions right now or entering. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's selling off, so everybody is pretty much taking profit right now. Let's bring the screen up a little bit more. Let's see if UAL picked up a little bit. UAL picked up, but it's slow. It should be at least 800 million or 800,000 by now at the open. So stick with GM, but I might go back to UAL. Okay, so far everything is underneath VWAP, UAL, and GM. This might be people just taking profits, or it might just be the market correcting itself since both of them kind of rallied yesterday, especially GM. I think it went up $2 or $3. We're at 931. I'm seeing it's kind of even on the orders of add. No big orders sitting down here. Seems pretty even. See what happens. Alrighty, UAL is continuing to sell off while GM is continuing to do a pullback. And see what happens. See what this GM is doing. Got a little pullback, and then it's kind of dropping, so I might sell off a little bit. Debating whether I'm gonna take it short. I have, GM's a new ticker, so I don't know how it trades short. Every ticker has its own personality, and I knew plug like the back of my hand, and UAL, and I pretty much know how that thing trades. It'll go down a couple candles and then ride up a few and then go back down big. But it seems like everything's selling off. There's a big range coming up on UAL that I may not want to jump into. GM is slowing up. Let's see. I may mark this top one. I don't know if it's going to pop this way. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that one on that one, and I'm going to do the same for UAL. And then let's get that and readjust on there to mark the bottom of it. And we'll see what happens. Once again, if I'm too far away from VWAP, I'm not even going to enter the trade. Like I said, you don't want to go chasing the stock because, if it's too far extended, it could reverse on you and go head the opposite direction. Then you're scrambling to get out of the trade. All right, so GM is selling off a little bit. Hopefully it'll bounce off. Let me see if I got any support down there. No support. Oh, I got that support there. We'll see if it bounces back from that support. Or did I mark that on accident? Yeah, I think I did. Let me remove that. I thought Okay, we're working on the 5th minute right now. Let's see if we get I really would hate to short GM right now just because it's strong, so this thing can just rip back up past VWAP. Let's see what United Airlines is slow. See what you do. Come on. Once again, I'm far away from VWAP. I want to be in like right up in here. Doing it here, I'll be let me go ahead and erase this line. What's going on here? Get that line back in there. This next, yeah, I'm too far extended. Let's see, 51, 55, we're going close. Let's see if we get a pull back. All right, let's see if it pulls back. Yeah, it's continuing to sell off. Yeah, I'm too far away, like I said. I'm too far away from VWAP. This is a big range here. It's almost $1. Let's see. Get rid of these lines here. Remove that. Yeah, I'm not liking it. UAL is doing a pullback, but I don't want to short it. I honestly don't want to short GM just with the catalyst. I mean, I know it rallied yesterday. And I may miss my opportunity. Yeah, I want to wait for a pullback. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't catch a trade. I'm too far. I hate getting in a trade that's too far from VWAP because it never ends well for me. It's moving very slow. Maybe I'll catch it on the reversal. We'll see what happens. But right now, United Airlines is kind of staying stale. Yeah, everything's moving slow as it's selling off. I mean, it'll probably get there slowly but surely, but see, we're getting a lot of buying pressure, so this thing may reverse back up within my gap, my 5-minute gap. Yeah, look at that. Come on. I'm not seeing any big orders because, once again, Fridays tend to be a slower day. Let's see. I don't want to jump in for a reversal because that can dump back on me. I'd like to see this thing rally back up. I mean, UAL is kind of selling off, but it's moving like in cents, man. The range is too big. Let's see if we got any big orders to support me to go long on this. Yeah, one thing I hate to do is go long on a stock. I mean, here, This is a sign of big buying pressure that they don't want it to go past this. They don't want it to reach 50. So they're going to push it back. If this can punch through this support and end up here, then I'll go and I'll take this for a long and hopefully get a 5-minute breakout. Yeah, UAL pretty much stalled. Once again on Fridays, everything seems to be a little bit on the shady side. And this 9 EMA can also act as a resistance where this will, it'll bounce off and come back down. Let's see what happens. I want to see this thing bust through. You got this moving average here and this VWAP, and you have this. So I would really hate to go long anywhere before this. I want to be on the other side of this. Because algos and investors, they can be looking at these lines and fighting to push the price back down, kind of how we got going on here. Yeah, UAL didn't go anywhere. From the 5-minute breakout, it's probably moved 5 cents. It's just pretty much stalled. But yeah, I don't know. You need gas to send it up, and you can roll on empty and it can slowly sell off. But I need to see this punch through some moving averages. UAL is definitely not a ticker to jump into. We're at 3 million. Yeah, that might just be, once again, these lines here can act as a resistance. If it gets on the other side of it, then it can be a support. Or this stock can trade within the range of my 5-minute candle, which are these 2 blue lines here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, United Airlines is making a comeback up to be trading back within my 5-minute candle range. Yeah, this was probably just a pullback and it's going to sell off. Or it can be shorts that are trying to push the price down or taking profits because they're seeing that this has a lot of strength. So people that shorted it from down here are probably taking profits causing this. And here we go. Yeah, it's going to sell off. Yeah, this stock is kind of weak for me to jump in. Let's see if we bounce off this support here like it did here. It may bounce off here and then come back up again. Yeah, UAL is slowly selling off. But once again, it's probably like 4 cents, 5 cents, 6 cents from see, here we go. What do we got here? We got some type of resistance here that pushed the stock back up. Yeah, once again, you don't have to trade every day, man. I mean, it's people that get addicted. I was like it at first, or I had to get into something. Like I felt like it was a waste of day, and then you just start jumping into anything, and then you start losing money fast because you're like forcing it to get a win. And I'm back in within my 5-minute range still, so let's see if it breaks it. Curious to see what happens here at this support, if this acts as a support or it punches through. I have no big orders. Not everybody's looking at this. Maybe taking the 4-day weekend because we're off on Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And here we definitely have some type of resistance here at this line, which is the bottom of my 5-minute candle. Something's going on at this 50-40. Once again, if I could get some steam and get up here, I'll take it for a ride up. Curious, I'm not gonna short this stock because of the catalyst. I just don't feel good. I'm gonna go over to see what Walgreens is doing, see if it does a pop. Yeah, they're kind of short too. They're slow motion trading within the range. Let's go back to GM. Make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, see GM. There's something going on at this price level where it keeps getting rejected. They're not allowing it to drop. This thing may trade, within this range, within this here. UAL is doing a pullback, but once again, I'm trading within range on UAL within my 5-minute candle. Actually, it's inside the 5-minute candle range. GM is within my 5-minute range. Let's see what happens. We're at 3 million shares traded so far. I have no super duper big orders. And I just need to take note once again that during the holiday, if there's a holiday nearby, it's just the markets fall off. People want that long weekend. As a new trader, for some reason, weekends tend to be not good. You know, we like during the week because we want to get practice and sharpen the tools in our toolbox. But I'm going to go ahead and end video. The market is moving extremely slow. I will not trade. If I do trade, I'll update the description. And, you know, if I got a red day or green day, but stuff like this, you just sit on your hands, man, and, you know, hopefully I'll review this video and I take in what I'm talking about. And once again, we got a support here. So we'll see what happens. See ya.